Sometimes the happiest looking person is carrying the quietest pain. They laugh with everyone. They smile in photos. They reply like everything is fine. They make other people feel comfortable, but deep inside they are breaking in silence. From the outside, nothing looks wrong. They still go to work. They still answer messages. They still help people. They still smile when someone talks to them. But behind that smile, there may be exhaustion. Behind that laugh, there may be loneliness. Behind that calm face, there may be a heart tired of pretending. Smiling outside, breaking inside. The first reason is that they learned to hide pain. Maybe they grew up where emotions were not understood. Maybe they were told to stop crying. Maybe they were told they were too sensitive. Maybe they were ignored when they needed comfort. So slowly they learned one lesson. Showing pain does not always bring help. Sometimes showing pain brings judgment. Sometimes showing pain brings silence. Sometimes showing pain makes people uncomfortable, so they started hiding it. They learned how to smile when they were hurting. They learned how to say, "I am fine," when they were not fine. They learned how to act normal while their heart felt heavy. And after doing it for so long, hiding pain became automatic. The second reason is that they do not want to worry others. Some people care deeply about how others feel. Even when they are hurting, they think about everyone else first. They do not want their sadness to ruin someone's day. They do not want their problems to become someone else's weight. They do not want people to feel helpless because of them. So they hide their pain behind a smile. They say, "Do not worry." They say, "It is nothing." They say, "I can handle it." But sometimes the people who say "I can handle it" need help the most. They are not always strong. They are just used to carrying things alone. They may wish someone would say, "You do not have to pretend with me," but they rarely ask for that. The third reason is that people expect them to be strong. There are people everyone depends on: the calm friend, the helpful sibling, the responsible child, the funny person in the group, the person who always listens, the person who always understands, the person who always shows up. People look at them and think they are okay, because they always seem okay. But nobody asks who makes them feel safe. Nobody asks where they go when they are tired. Being seen as strong can feel good, but it can also feel lonely. So the strong person keeps smiling. The fourth reason is that their smile became a mask. A mask is something you wear to hide what is underneath. For some people, a smile becomes that mask. They use it to hide sadness. They use it to hide stress. They use it to hide disappointment. They use it to hide loneliness. They use it to hide the truth. The smile says, "I am okay," but the eyes say, "I am tired." The smile says, "Nothing is wrong." But the heart says, "Please notice me." The painful thing is that many people only believe the smile. So the mask protects them, but it also isolates them. The fifth reason is that pretending feels safer. For them, honesty does not always feel safe. They may have opened up before and regretted it. Maybe someone laughed at their pain. Maybe someone used their vulnerability against them. Maybe someone told them they were dramatic. Maybe someone made them feel weak for having feelings. Maybe someone promised to stay, then left. So now, pretending feels safer than being honest. A smile feels safer than tears. A joke feels safer than a confession. Silence feels safer than explaining. Distance feels safer than asking for help. They are not trying to be fake. They are trying to protect themselves. The sixth reason is that they are tired of explaining. There is a kind of pain that becomes exhausting to describe. You try to explain it once. People do not understand. You try again. They give simple advice. You try again. They tell you to be positive. You try again. They say, "Everyone has problems," so eventually you stop trying. You stop explaining why you feel heavy. You stop explaining why you need space. You stop explaining why your smile does not mean peace. You get tired of turning pain into sentences people still do not understand. The seventh reason is that they fear being judged. Pain is already heavy, but judgment makes it heavier. Some people are afraid that if they show sadness, others will see them differently. They are afraid people will call them weak. They are afraid people will think they are negative. They are afraid people will think they want attention. They are afraid people will think they are too emotional, so they hide. They keep the painful parts private. They only show the version people can accept, the easy version. the funny version, the helpful version, the smiling version. The eighth reason is that they give happiness to others but feel empty themselves. Some people are naturally good at making others feel better. They know how to comfort people. They know how to listen. They know how to make someone laugh. They know how to bring light into a dark room. But sometimes, the person who gives light is standing in darkness. They make others smile while forgetting their own sadness. They support others while feeling unsupported. They heal others while ignoring their own wounds. They show up for everyone while wishing someone would show up for them. This is one of the quietest forms of loneliness. Being needed by many people, but deeply known by very few. Even kind hearts need to be refilled. Even cheerful people need comfort. The ninth reason is that silent pain becomes heavy. Pain does not disappear just because you hide it. It does not disappear because you smile. It does not disappear because you stay busy. It does not disappear because you make jokes. Pain that is never expressed becomes heavier. It collects inside. One disappointment becomes many. One unspoken feeling becomes a wall. One night of crying alone becomes a memory the heart never forgets. At first, hiding pain may feel possible, but over time, it becomes exhausting. Outside, you are smiling. Inside, you are breaking. And the real you wants to stop pretending. The 10th reason is that healing starts when they stop pretending. Healing does not always begin with a big change. Sometimes healing begins with one honest sentence. I am not okay. I am tired. I need help. I cannot carry this alone anymore. For someone who has been pretending for a long time, honesty can feel scary. But honesty is also the door to healing. Nobody can help the version of you that is always pretending. Nobody can comfort pain they cannot see. You deserve at least one safe place, one person, one conversation, one moment where you can stop performing. The final lesson is this: a smile can be beautiful, but a smile should not become a prison. Strength can be admirable, but strength should not mean silence forever. Kindness is powerful, but kindness should not require you to abandon yourself. Your pain is real, even if nobody sees it. Your tiredness is real, even if you keep going. You are not weak because you need support. You are not dramatic because you feel deeply. You are not a burden because you are hurting. You are human, and humans are not made to carry everything alone. You do not have to smile while breaking inside.